Hey everyone, Steve here from PC Budget Solutions, and I got some cool stuff going on today. Well, today for what I'm doing, but you guys will kind of see a little bit of a series. So I have 150, 200 YouTube videos uploaded. Most videos run between 1 and 3 gigs. So if you do the math, we're probably between raw footage and that I'm using about 1.5 terabytes right now. And as I film more, I'm going to run less and less space. So I have everything on a 3 terabyte drive. What happens if that drive fails? Yeah, problem, right? So we have to get a server together. There's a couple ways you can do it. Get a server rack, spend a couple $100s on the server, spend more money on drives, sleds, whatever. Or you can get really lucky and buy a board with 8 SATA ports and has 8 cores. And you have a Hyper 212 Evo, you have DDR3 RAM, like you have all this. So you don't need a lot more. You need hard drives, power supply, SSD, and a Fractal design case that will support the drives and the motherboard. So let's go ahead today. We're gonna go ahead and unbox and do a quick overview of the Fractal design Arc Midi, I believe it is. I believe, yes, it is the Arc Midi. It is hopefully the perfect server case for PC Budget Solutions. So, it's been a little bit since I've used a Fractal design case. I like the last one, the Meshify. This one was specifically bought with the server in mind. So, it was beat up a little bit, but should be fine. As I lose my bit here. There we go. Yep, there's that one. So this case was $50 plus tax. So I don't know what I don't know if this is the R2 or the regular. I don't know off the top of my head. It's an Arc though. Arc Midi, I believe, is the one it is. So I gotta spin it here because my address was on that side. There we go. Okay. Now I'll pull these out here. Oh. Okay. I didn't get shocked yet. Have the shocker. See what I did there? So, this was on sale for 50 bucks. I don't know if it was a closeout sale or half off or whatever, but needless to say, I'm happy that something with 8 3¼ inch drive bays was that cheap. And from working with Fractal design products in the past, I can expect pretty solid quality. Maybe a couple little quirks I may not like, I don't know yet, but pretty solid quality is kind of what I expect despite the price point. So this is a mid-tower case. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way here. So, it's definitely a bit on the longer side here. So here we have the front. This is some mesh here. I'm not going to pull off the front yet here. But we're going to take this CI panel off. There we go. Oh, this is heavy. This is like steel over here. So this is why I bought it. We have 8 of these. So, oh, they're screwed in on the side. That's interesting. That'll actually be good for the server portion, because that'll help keep it in place and hopefully help reduce vibration. I wasn't really interested about a side window or whatever. I just want something with good cooling. So this will support, should support SSDs maybe. Yes, it does support SSDs. So the holes here, I'll show you guys here. Here are SSDs. Perfect, because I have one SSD to put in here. Just a basic boot drive, nothing crazy. Metal sleds. I really like the fact that this has thumb screws to keep this in place. That's really cool. Another thing is these PCI Express slots are thumb screwed in. Perfect, loving it. So I'm going to grade this a little bit differently. I'm going to grade this for my purpose, which is server, right? So I'm not going to be overly concerned this doesn't have a power supply shroud, for example. Not really concerned. I'm not going to say I'm going to knock off points for that. Because it's not for show. It's going to be front rate. So they give us a nice little box like this. Let's go ahead and open her up here. Well, let's see. Oh, these even have resealable bags. Fractal design. What are you doing to me here? Different front panel, industrial looking zip ties. More bags. Oh, we even have a fan controller. Oh, come on, guys. You're killing me. This is good stuff. This is very good stuff. So, not a lot of the smaller zip ties, but not something I'm overly concerned about. So, that's good. It has 3 fans, so interesting. So I'm going to take a point off for this, and I'm going to show you here in a second. Fractal design, what are you doing to me here? So I'm going to take a point off. Actually, this is a big point. Not for me personally, but it's a problem. And the exception will be if somebody in the comment section can explain this to me. So let me take this down here. And I do not see anything in here, so again, I would really love an explanation. And should I make you guys wait for it? I don't know, would that be wrong to do? So it has a front fan, 140. I believe the rear fan's also 140. But I'm not entirely sure what this top thing is. So let's find out together. Would somebody care to explain what this is? This is literally missing a fan. Literally missing a fan. Are you kidding me? Like, guys, are you kidding me? This is missing a fan blade. Like, that's not good, man. I'm not going to send it back because I have a fan to put in there, but I'm going to have to reach out to somebody at Fractal. I'm going to send this video to them and see, like, make sure this doesn't happen to somebody else. That's my concern. Me, not a big deal. I have fans. I even think I have a 140 fan to put in. I'm not overly concerned about it. What I'm concerned about is you guys running into this. So I'm taking off 5 points out of 10 for that reason. That's a lot because I only rate them out of 10 normally. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back panel here. Legs are good. Nice steel, very solid. I wish these would stay in the cap, the thumb screws or whatever. What I really like is how big this is over here. Oh, I found the fan. I'm confused. How does a fan end up here? How does a fan end up there? I'm thoroughly confused. Nope. It's rubbing. Maybe not. How does a fan end up there? Like, that's a problem. And plus, this comes off too easy, too. I don't know if that's... Yeah, there looks to be some adhesive. So during the shipping process... Let me see if this comes off again. Yeah. I'll have to take a look at the other fans. But during the shipping process, this somehow came off of here onto there. So the glue or adhesive that's holding us together. So Fractal Design, talking to you guys here. I won't take off as many points. I'm taking off 3. And I would like you to just know that this has some damage on it, obviously. And this was laying here. So someone like me, not a big deal. I have extra fans. I'll test this if it doesn't want to no harm, no foul. But my customers aren't me. They don't have this stuff. So definitely want to make sure your QC team, this doesn't happen to somebody else. So please note that. But outside of that, let's take a look at the front IO here. Oh, so this does come off, which is good. So, oh, the fan actually mounts here too, which is definitely a good thing. We do have cable grommets here, good, all good. Cable tie downs, a lot of room here. This is going to be important for the server. And then the front, there is mesh that's removable here to clean out, so not a real big deal there. So, but overall, this is the case. I'm happy with it. Let's wrap it up. I'm feeling my final thoughts here about a week after I originally did the unboxing of this case. Not because there's anything wrong with it necessarily. However, as my dog's trying to walk over the microphone, which he actually did successfully. However, I went to do the build log for the server and realized that I just got the extension cable in for the microphone and it wasn't plugged in all the way. So I have like, oh god, 11 or 12 clips, and I'm not tearing this thing back apart and putting it back together. There's 8 drives in it. But really happy with the case overall. The fan blade went right back in. Just it wasn't adhesed properly when I put it back in. It's fine. It's been running. And for $50, and I don't know if that's just a closeout sale for the Arc Midi, but it is a fantastic budget case for a server. Really good airflow. Here, I want to show you guys. I actually have a video coming up to show you guys how I did unraid. I think that's pretty important. So I had a couple minor issues that kind of actually solved themselves for the most part. So yes, I know you want to store data on the server 2G. And there he goes. But it's running really well. So we have the 2 front fans. So I relocated this one up here. We have 7 hard drives. We have the SSD with the Hyper 212 Evo. So it is running really well. I'm really happy with it. But I do want you guys to stay tuned to setting up the unraid, because I ran into a couple quirks. Nothing particularly wrong with the actual software. It's just I made some user errors, right? And I think you guys might appreciate a video on that. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you hit the dislike button, hit the dislike button. And then I'll send you a link for some of this stuff that you can still buy, like the power supply, the SSD, the cooler, maybe the case. That stuff does help me out a lot. As always, like, dislike, subscribe, leave a comment. Yeah, okay, make sure I don't know if I covered that. But as always, this is Steve from PC Budget Solutions, and I'll see you later on down the road.